Hi guys, it's Kat. So today's video is a get ready with me. We are getting ready for the gym. It is 10:05 and I want to be at the gym by like 11:15 at the latest. And yes, I have no more nails on my fingers. I don't want to talk about it. Starting out with Tower 28. For my drink, I have a dirty cotton candy and Lonnie again that I've been loving, which is the birthday cake creamer with the Lonnie cotton candy and then the Paris Hilton cotton candy cold foam. I don't make this every day, but it's like a little treat. My Milky Toner, which this thing has like nothing in it, so I'm hoping that I get decent amount out. Alright, this is empty now. That will be my Project Pan video now. But today's video, we're just doing like a weekly chat like we usually are doing every week for the most part. Glow Recipe Dewdrops. I just wanted to chat about my week in this video because there's a lot of things to talk about. Like work related, I went to my doctor, found out some things about my health that I kind of wanted to talk about. And then that's about it. And yes, I'm still at my parents' house, as you guys can tell. Going in with my bubble starter. This is the hydrating eye cream. My parents come back in like 3 days. And I will say I miss being at my house where I have my full vanity with all of my options there for me, than being very limited here. I had to take a break from my skin prep because I called it saying my mom was gonna call me in the middle of me doing my makeup while I'm filming again. Guess what? She did. So last thing I did was put on eye cream, and now we're going in with the Road Barrier butter, which there's not much in this one either. See how much I can get out. And of course I got it on my pants. Just my luck. Rather it be moisturizer than actual makeup, though, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to see how much of this will come out, because I'm literally squeezing it to its breaking point. This is empty too. Am I finishing 2 products in one video right now? I'm literally squeezing this as hard as I can. Nothing's coming out. Like, guys, what am I supposed to do? Okay, well, this is done. So hopefully I have enough moisturizer on my cheeks to cover the rest of my face. I also need some sunscreen, so this Dusk Glow Screen from Supergoop, which I feel like this is gonna be empty soon too, but hopefully not. I mean, I have other sunscreen, just in case. I also have a different moisturizer and a different Milky Toner with me, because I had a feeling I was gonna finish those products. I just finished getting off the phone with my boyfriend's mom too, because she called me before I started my makeup, and then of course in the middle of my makeup my mom called me. So now it's 10:20 and I'm just like, I wanted to be out of the house by 11 and that's not gonna be happening. For primer, we're going in with the Professional from Benefit because I'm still trying to finish this baby up. Even though it's so funny, I wasn't planning on using this, but I found her here, so everything is like squirting out of the packaging today. Good thing it was only on my finger though. I'm doing it this way. This thing is gonna be finished too. Like I said, I found this here. I didn't even know I had it. My week was very chaotic and I'm gonna get into it. Gonna put this all over my face and take a sip of my Alani. Going in with the Tasha Denona foundation. I swear a lot of my products are running low at like the same time. This week was very chaotic, like work-wise and health-wise, because I did go into work on Monday and I felt pretty okay at work, but then in the afternoon I got home and I literally had such a bad migraine that I literally like threw up what I ate that day, and I was like, okay, so my migraine got to the point where I threw up, and then that turned into me not being able to eat dinner and stuff because I thought I was gonna throw up more if I ate any more food. So I was like, we're just not gonna eat right now. And my migraine literally carried on to the next morning. Going with a beauty blender to even out the foundation. I literally have never had that bad of a migraine to the point where I physically threw up. Because I had some before that make me nauseous, but not like that. Tower 28 concealer. And then I had my doctor's appointment on Tuesday afternoon, which I was already planning on leaving work early to get to my doctor's appointment. But then since I felt so horrible the day before and it carried on to me feeling dizzy the next morning, I literally called off work. I was like, sorry guys, I know I was leaving early, but I'm not coming in at all. I was on a walk with my dog and I literally thought I was gonna pass out on this walk, and that's kind of where I called my mom and I was like, I don't know what to do, and she was like, just don't go to work, stay home and relax and stuff. There was a lot of staff call outs and students out this week, so illness is going around. That's what happened when the weather is going from 20 degrees and snowing to friggin' 70 degrees today and sunny. I'm going with my Morphe bronzing stick. I'm probably gonna do the easy makeup I did last week too. It's because the only place I'm going to is literally the gym. And I don't have any other plans today. Besides like cleaning the house and stuff a little bit. So I called off of work Tuesday and I just stayed home and slept. And it was a good thing I called off on Tuesday because I would not have survived work with my kid. I knew what kid I was gonna be on and he's a harder kid. And I was like, yeah, I would not survive with him. And I was with him yesterday and it actually was fine yesterday with him. I do have some scratches on my freaking arm from this kid. But then I did go to my doctor's office when I needed to and I got there really early because I was like, I just had to be there early. I left the house expecting there to be traffic and there wasn't. But I got there and she saw me and then she prescribed me a higher medication for my migraines, which I hope kick in soon so they can actually help my migraines because I've still been having them. But then we talked about some other things that she's concerned about. Happy Rare Beauty blush. We talked about how inflamed my sinuses are and how she thinks that's the issue of my migraines, just because my MRI showed a lot of inflamed sinus issues. So I kind of got that figured out slightly. Hopefully that's what it is because now I have to go see a specialist at a different hospital for her to check my sinuses, see what's going on in there and stuff. And I was like, great. So I scheduled that appointment for during spring break so I know I'll be off from work. And spring break's literally the last week of March. So I'm like telling myself I have to survive one more week of work and then I have a week off. And then my doctor also, we made a joke that my vitamin D is always low. So she had prescribed me a medication to take once a week for my vitamin D levels to be higher. Because your girl's vitamin D is always low anytime I do a blood work test. So we kind of joked about that. And then on a more serious note, she talked about my liver and how something on my blood results concerned her about my liver, that I have to go do like an ultrasound and stuff, and we'll see what happens with that. I got to say I'm going in with Rare Beauty Outshine. This is liquid highlight. I'm hoping my liver's fine because I literally don't have my ultrasound until May, so I gotta wait a while. And it happened to be on a bad weekend in May that I had plans, so I'll get to the plans at some point. But me and my boyfriend were going to a convention in May, and of course it landed on the weekend that the convention is on. You guys, I'm sorry, I am so congested right now. I don't even know if I'm gonna survive the gym today. Going in with One Size Ultra Pink setting powder, and I'm gonna do this off camera. 10:39. We're literally just now moving on to powder products, so since I'm doing an easy routine, I should still be done by 11. For bronzer, we're going with the House Labs bronzer. So my health concern issues that I was talking about is that even now my head is hurting. My voice yesterday was like literally gone. Like I was talking to my mom on the phone, and you can still hear in my voice that I'm just very congested. My nose, I can barely breathe through it. So I'm like talking and like gasping for air half the time. So I'm hoping I survive this workout. I don't know what I was really talking about. I was talking about my doctor's appointment and then work. So on Wednesday, my teacher was out. So I was the teacher, which was nice because I get extra pay for that day. Oh my gosh, I got a text message. Like I said, I get interrupted every time I'm filming a video. And then my teacher was back on Thursday, and I was with my easier kid on Thursday and then Friday with my harder kid. But my boy that I was with Friday, so yesterday, he literally slept all afternoon. And I was like, you're not feeling well either, because he was throwing up too. And parents couldn't come pick him up. So in the morning, he was a little fighty and stopped doing work. But then he slept all afternoon. And I was like, good. Now we're going with Rare Beauty Happy Powder Blush. My sister did text me that she wants to go say hi and bye to my niece, because my niece was to college out of state. And I actually haven't seen her this whole week that she's been home. So I was like, we can go say hi to her. And my sister's like, I need to go shopping. And I'm like, why don't we just go shopping instead of the gym? Because me being me and her, that would end up happening. I would have a change of plans mid doing makeup anyway. Going in with Rem Beauty. This is the powder highlight. This thing is so messy in here, but I still use her because there's a lot of product in here. It's very powdery. So we'll see what ends up happening right now. I do want to go to the gym, so we shall see what my sister says. I'm just so congested right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it in my voice. But yeah, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and she was literally like, you sound horrible, because my voice was like gone. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. Going in with Rare Beauty eyebrow gel, because easy brows today. Monday and Tuesday I didn't do my makeup because Monday I wore a mask to work because I just was not feeling it, and I didn't put on makeup because I just wanted to sleep because I was not feeling well. And then Tuesday I went to my doctor's appointment and I was like, I'm not putting on makeup for a doctor's appointment, like there's no point. And then the rest of the week I did do my makeup, but yesterday I was a coughing mess and I was just like feeling horrible and I was losing my voice, and even now I'm just really congested in my nose. So maybe going to the gym isn't a good option if I can't breathe through my nose. Going in with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit as like a crease transition shade I always do when I'm doing easy makeup. But literally at the doctor's office I had to schedule so many appointments. She was like, you need to do this appointment, this appointment, this appointment, and this appointment. I'm like, gosh darn it. I literally scheduled 4 appointments on Tuesday. And like that, I don't remember what each appointment is for. Now we're going in with Cookie from Benefit. Putting this all over my lid. I hate when I get distracted while I'm filming because I kind of forget what I'm doing or what I'm talking about. And I'm like, I just want peace and quiet when I'm filming. Which is why when I film now in the crack of dawn, it's like everyone's trying to contact me and I feel like I'm most popular. Everyone's probably like, we know you're awake. So going in with my Sephora Collections white liner under my eyes. At least I'm almost done with makeup. I've been trying to post YouTube shorts recently, and I kind of like take my TikToks and post it on YouTube shorts, and I'm like, that works good. I have a lot of makeup transition videos. Going in with my powder melt setting spray from one side, which this thing is about to be empty too. I'm too lazy to go downstairs and get my little pouch with my Pillow Talk lip liner and stuff. So I'm going in with Summer Fridays lip crayon and latte. We're doing a different lip combo. I love that my change of plans literally went from I'm going to the gym to I'm going shopping, because if that doesn't explain me in a nutshell, I don't know what does. Now we're going in with this mini YSL lipstick that I don't know the shade of. She's pretty. And then I'm going in with Ola Hendrickson for a gloss, and this is in Creme Brulee, which I feel like goes with the latte. We're just gonna put some of this on top of the lipstick. And then now we're going in with Roller Lash and Too Faced for mascara. And I'm gonna do that off camera real quick. For setting spray, I want to try the Charlotte Tilbury, the matte blur setting spray. So I brought it with me, and I kind of just want to try it. This is spraying really weird, and I don't know if it's supposed to spray that way. It's like if you look at it, it's spraying up. And I just put it all over my face, so hopefully it doesn't ruin my makeup. I noticed my mascara kind of traveled under my eye, so I'm just going to try to dry this down with a fan. But that did not work in my favor, to be honest. Wasn't expecting it to spray upwards. I don't know, so whatever. Alrighty guys, here's the final makeup look for today. Ignore if it looks a little bad now or messed up because of the setting spray, but at least I learned my lesson that I need to see if I can fix the setting spray. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below for engagement, and I'll talk to you guys later.